It's fiction, imagining death as a woman, as a black woman. Mrs. Death makes friends with a young writer called Wolf, and Wolf decides that they are going to write Mrs. Death memoirs, and Mrs. Death starts to tell Wolf all these stories of miraculous lives, and they form a sort of friendship. It's really a conversation about our relationship with life and with death and dreams and reality and fact and fiction. The book was published in January 2021 during the pandemic. It's been a very humbling experience to release a book about these subjects at a time when so many people have been grieving and mourning and wanting to make that sort of contact and connection. A big trigger for the writing of the book was walking down through Brick Lane, and it was Christmas time, and I did kind of hear this kind of voice, and the voice was like, "I know a lot of dead people now." And from there, that whole chapter came out in one fell swoop, in one sort of big rush, like a waterfall of words. And I just remember typing it and recording it into my phone, walking down through East London, and that became very much the centre of the book, because then it was like, who knows the most people, dead people, and who would talk to me like that? And from there I started to develop this idea of death as a woman, and the idea that death knows the most dead people. And yeah, and I started developing her character and imagining how she might walk, how she might talk, where she might hide, and why she might want to talk to a human and walk amongst us as a mortal. Yeah, and it just started developing from there. And then the development of Wolf is very much this idea of the outsider, and Wolf's very much or close to death, which I imagine you'd have to be to make friends with death. But then to make friends with death is to be truly living, to not be living in fear. And fear is a really big subject in there. When I wrote it, I didn't imagine so many people would read it. To be honest, I didn't think I'd publish it. But to see how people have responded, the last 6 pages of the book are left blank for people to write their names of their dead or people they want to remember. It's a real honour to win the People's Book Prize. Everyone's been writing to me, congratulating me, but saying it's the best one to win because it's the one that's voted for by book lovers, book bloggers, booksellers, people that really love reading. And so this is what it looks like, and it's absolutely beautiful. And it's got, there you go, see, this is death there. And yeah, I feel very lucky and very privileged. I feel like I'm dreaming, to be honest. This is just gorgeous. I don't think I've ever won anything like this before, and it feels very special. And yeah, I'm kind of blown away, really, that the book resonated in this way and that people responded in this way. Just look at this, it's beautiful. But thank you so much for this. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. It's amazing.